there will eventually be a point in every person's life, and it's happened to me multiple times, where you don't know what to gift someone. You have to give someone a gift, but you don't know what it is, what you should give them. Perfume is pretty much a really good option for most people. Unless the person you know has a very sensitive nose, then you should avoid that. Otherwise, 99% of the population will most likely enjoy some sort of fragrance. And this video is about kind of the most agreeable fragrances that I could find, at least. Most agreeable in the sense that if you don't know what a person likes and you give one of these perfumes to them, 99% of the time they're going to enjoy it because it's just a pleasant fragrance. So I'll start with, in my opinion, the most agreeable fragrance, which is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This is Haute Intense, but any female version of Light Blue will do. Super crisp, light, elegant sort of perfume. Mainly notes of green apple and citrus, and that green apple alone gives it the super crisp edge that most perfumes don't have. And that's really good for like this clean, sharp, fresh, light sort of fragrance, and great for summer, great for spring. You know, it reminds you of the beach, at least in my opinion. You know, this kind of fresh air, fresh linen sort of approach to this fragrance. It's also pretty affordable. I believe it's under $100, which is a rarity in regards to designer fragrances. So, all around, a very agreeable, pleasant, delicious sort of fragrance that you really can't go wrong with. I haven't seen anyone who dislikes light blue, and wherever you go and buy it, it's gonna have most likely thousands of 4 and 5 star reviews, like top tier stuff. So, other than that, if you want something a bit different, you can go for a classic, which is Chanel number 5. So, this is good for pretty much all age groups except most likely teenagers. Teenagers might think this is too old-fashioned, but everyone else, this should be a great option, because Chanel number 5 has been around for more than 100 years, and it's been pretty much the number one seller of fragrances in general for all that time. So getting anyone in your life a bottle of Chanel number 5 will most likely go over well. And it's primarily a warm floral perfume with some musk and wood notes. And in my opinion, the musk and wood notes are what make this unique, because without them it would be your standard floral perfume, light, you know, simple. But those extra notes really make it more interesting, warmer, more personality, you know, just interesting, more interesting. It evolves on the skin as you wear it. It starts out pretty light and floral, and then becomes more animalistic, you know, more sandalwood-esque, that sort of thing. So, and it's also a very classy luxury fragrance. I believe a typical bottle is around $90, so still under $100, not too crazy. If you want a larger bottle, it will definitely be more than $100, but in general, good choice, especially if you really don't know what to get someone. Then, if you want something more modern and more like hyper feminine, then I would recommend this, La Vie est Belle by Lancôme. This is best if you know someone who likes sweet scents, because this is a very, very sweet fragrance. Specifically in the sugary sweet category rather than a more natural floral sweet or fruity sweet. This has notes of praline, which is a very kind of sugary caramel, you know, sweet smell, mixed with very, very sweet fruit notes, like blackcurrant and stuff like that. So this is a very juicy, sugary sort of fragrance, and super, super feminine. I have yet to come across another fragrance that is as feminine as La Vie est Belle. Also, its name means life is beautiful, which is a very nice name for a fragrance, I think. And it's surprisingly long-lasting. Once you put it on, it will most likely take over the entire room, so you don't need to put too much on. And for that power, the price is very good. I forget the exact price, but it's not too crazy. And it's a more modern fragrance. It would probably be good for younger people, especially teenagers, young adults, that sort of thing. Then, next, if you're looking for something with more of an edge, I have this sample. This is Coco by Chanel, which is a fragrance that came out in the 80s. Very spicy, heavy but not too heavy, and a little bit of incense notes. Specifically, the main note you're going to get is cloves. Very kind of warm, spicy, slightly smoky cloves. And to me, that's delicious. I think that's a really sophisticated evening fragrance. Just a very delicious sort of perfume for women. And because of those heavier notes, it's naturally more long-lasting. It will easily last all day or all evening whenever you plan on wearing it. It's especially good for the winter and autumn because those warmer fragrances naturally go well with cold seasons, just to warm you up. And from Chanel, naturally it's going to be a high-quality fragrance. You can't really go wrong with it unless the person you want to gift this to doesn't like spicy notes or very heavy perfumes. But other than that, this is a very, very elegant, more serious type of perfume. You know, not as playful as La Vie est Belle or, you know, things like that. So then the last one I have is way more luxury. It is this small sample of Baccarat Rouge 540 from Maison Francisque Jean, which is pretty much the most luxurious French perfume brand you could buy from. And this is probably the most expensive perfume on the list. Depending on which version you get, it could be between $200 and $300, which is a lot for a bottle of perfume. And this is on the list because this would be a really good fragrance for an extremely special occasion. You know, a wedding gift, someone got a massive promotion, you know, this is like the top shelf sort of stuff. So if something really special has happened to a person in your life, then Baccarat Rouge 540 is a really good choice because it is that special. Mainly a saffron fragrance, so warm, spicy, with a little bit of sweetness, balanced by ambergris, which is a very kind of marine, musky note, and then fir, which of course is a nice wood note. So overall, that's a very, very strong, very long-lasting fragrance with very simple but delicious notes. So those are the main, I think, gift options that are really good for the majority of people. You can't really go wrong with any of them because they're just agreeable, they're nice, long-lasting, sophisticated, elegant, pretty much everything you would want from a perfume. So that's all I have to say about that. If you have any comments about these perfumes, you can leave those down in the comments below. If you liked the video, leave a like, maybe subscribe, and I make videos throughout the week, so stick around for those.